seem to get all the glory. I think, look, what you've got to do is try and sit down and have a conversation with her after you've been to the doctor and after you get the results of what's going on, and sit down and have an honest conversation with her. I think that there is things there that can be negotiated, and I do think she will start to take you seriously. I wish you well for the future.
I hope so. It's driving me crazy.
Yes, I appreciate that, but we do have to move on, and I wish you well for the future, sweetie. Good luck. Okay, Katie, are you there from Louisville, Nebraska, USA? Katie, can we help you?
Hi.
Hi, what's your question, sweetie?
I was just curious as to what's going to happen in my personal life.
Okay, by your personal life, you mean your love life?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one special there at the moment you've got your eye on?
Not really.
Okay. All right. The reason I always ask if there's someone that you were interested in, because I'd rather look at them rather than just go in and sort of explore what's going to happen. I feel that there is someone new coming into your life. I wish I could say it was tomorrow, Katie. I'm not seeing anybody till towards the end of the year, sort of like September would probably be about the earliest, but I'm more looking towards October to sort of November. I'm not saying you won't have the opportunity to have dates in between. I'm looking for somebody really special, somebody significant, and it's not till that sort of last quarter of the year do I see that someone significant coming into your life. I see a man with brown hair, blue eyes, and I'm going to say at first glance you sort of think, yeah, he's okay, but he's not really my style. He sort of seems a little bit too quiet or a little bit too laid back. I sort of like somebody with a bit more energy. Don't let first meeting fool you, because I think he's one of those people that he tends to sort of give that impression of being a little bit laid back or not that interested to begin with, because he's just sort of surveying the kingdom almost. Sort of, he likes to have a good look around and observe people before he sort of makes a play for someone, or before he introduces himself, or before he has a conversation with someone. So don't look at that as that's who he is, that he's extremely quiet or extremely shy. Because as you get to know him, you'll actually see that he's got a very vibrant side to his nature, and he's actually got a very lovely personality with a beautiful sense of humour. So that's good. I really like him. I think he's a very nice man. I do feel that he drives a pickup truck, so that to me would sort of indicate maybe somebody that works with their hands, not necessarily somebody that works with their mind or works in an office. I also see, I don't know whether this is now or whether this is where he's brought up, but I see cattle around him as if he's been brought up in a farming type area. And because I don't know much about the places in the USA, I can't sort of say to you that it reminds me of a particular area, because that's just something I see he likes to do, or maybe something he used to do when he was a bit younger, going rodeos or something like that, working with cattle. But he seems a nice man and he's got a good energy, and I feel the relationship will grow quite quickly and the two of you will sort of build quite a nice life together. It's interesting because I feel this year for you, Katie, has been a year of change, but it's been changes that have sort of come in a flood and then stop, and then another rush of something and then stop, and then a rush and then stop. And it's like, has this year ever really got going and got flowing? Well, probably not. Will it? Probably not. So just go with the way that the year's unfolding for you. Has there been a change of job or changes of duties around your job this year, Katie?
Yeah, there's going to be. I just got a new boss at my job, and then my coworker is leaving.
Right. What I want you to do is just take a deep breath and go, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean? Like, brace yourself, let's go. It's not necessarily going to be quite as bad as what you first think. At first you sort of think they really have lost their mind. They don't know what they're doing and why they're making these changes. You don't see any logic in it. I'm going to say to you, in the bigger scheme of things, there is a pattern, there is logic, and it will actually be better. The job itself will be more streamlined and everybody around you will be a lot happier. It's time now that they need somebody very strong there, sort of coming in and making some fairly decisive changes to get the company as a whole moving forward. That's really important. I feel by about March next year, I think you'll be in a position where your job that you're in will probably morph into something else that will sort of, in a sense, be like a promotion with a different title and a bit of extra money, but it's not necessarily, do we officially announce, oh, wow, Katie's got a promotion. Do you know what I mean? It just sort of morphs its way into that, and you'll be actually very happy with that. So I feel 2019 is going to be a much more stable, sort of steady, sort of predictable year than 2019 will be more that than 2018 was. So just go with it. Everything's fine, Katie. Your life's moving forward. So we've come to the end of the show again. How the show does go quickly. We'll have the same format next week, simply Tarot Card of the Week. We'll work with our Candle of the Week. We'll also have our first of our singers in Cancer next week, so that'll be a nice surprise. And I just want to mention to everybody, if you want to book a private reading with me, head to my website, www.amandahallpsychic.com.au. Don't forget, when you're at the checkout, type in the box radio in capital letters and you will get a discount. For those of you that might want to purchase some candles, we do offer free postage here in Australia. Unfortunately for our overseas family, we can only offer a flat fee. So my suggestion is save up your pennies, book everything you want all at once, and that way you can get, at a much better price. So I look forward to working with you all again next week. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome week wherever you are in this planet of ours. Those of you that want to continue on with me, I will be on Facebook Live doing a mini workshop on the new moon in Gemini. So pop over to my Facebook page, Amanda Hall, and we'll be joining you very, very shortly. So have an awesome week wherever you are. Bye for now.
This is A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
I am here to help you.
Hi, this is Fiona. I'm the Persian medium and would like to help you to find answers. I can read your past, present, and predict the future using the best technique of Pentagon, unknown to most mediums and psychics. I advise law enforcement, lawyers, businessmen, and celebrities with their daily business and challenges. I will not judge you. I will be truthful. I will not sugarcoat the truth to keep you coming back. I will tell the good and bad things. I will be there for you when you need me. Your path with God is your own, and I am here to help you.
Fiona is among the best-rated psychics on Keen and across the entire World Wide Web. Visit PersianMedium.com to learn more, or go straight to Keen at Keen.com and search Persian Medium I Am Power. Check the feedback. Fiona is the real deal. Visit PersianMedium.com now. PersianMedium.com.
I am here to help you.
I don't believe it. My savings are gone.
Okay, think. Where'd you have them last?
I was home, then I spent them on that vacation in this tiny suit of armor. Now they're gone.
Weird. Weird? Not really. Not saving now means no money later. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free ideas on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
Oh, I broke his little gauntlet.
Oh, no.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Ryan Seacrest for RAD. Over 300 people in this country are killed every week by a drunk driver. That's the equivalent of 2 747 plane crashes every single week. And the problem isn't going away unless we all do our part to stop it. So if you see someone who's about to drive after drinking, get the keys. Don't leave it up to anyone else. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
A public service announcement brought to you by RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
Oh, hi. Right now, I'm getting a remarkably heartfelt bear hug from Smokey Bear. Thanks, big guy. Now, if you could let me down. See, I made sure there were no low-hanging branches when I set up my campfire. And before we left, I drowned out my campfire, stirred it, drowned it out again, then made sure it was cold. Visit SmokeyBear.com to learn tips to prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
This year, firefighters will battle thousands of wildfires around the country in hopes of containing them. But a single ember that escapes can travel more than 1 mile, where it can ignite and destroy your home or community. You can't control where the ember will land, only what happens when it does. Prepare, protect, prevail. Get fire adapted. Learn simple steps you could take now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving. Because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
A1R Psychic, Metaphysical and Wellness Radio. A breath of fresh air. This is A1R, a product of Positive Peak.
Your friends host shows on A1R Psychic Radio, and your friends also happen to be the top psychic radio host in the world.
This is Planet Earth's top psychic radio and television broadcasting network.
Nothing but love, light, and good intentions here. This is A1R, and we are live now.
Time for Avid Advice Live with Persian Medium Fiona. Live from avidadvice.com.
Connect direct. Our readings are always 100% free. Call now. In North America, dial toll-free.
888-454-ASK1.
That's 888-454-2751. Or visit our website at askoneradio.com. There you'll find more numbers for Washington, D.C., London, and Sydney.
Or connect at Facebook at facebook.com/Psychic Radio. This is Avid Advice Live
on A1R.
The Ask One Radio Network.
Hello everyone, this is Fiona, Persian Medium I Am Power, and you are guys, of course, listening to Avid Advice show tonight. And of course I have Angel Channel 888. How are you doing, Angel? How was everything so far? Hi, lady.
So today's that perfect day again with these June energies. You look wonderful. I asked this morning my guides about, what do we want people to know right now? And I kept on seeing 1212 all throughout the day today. And that is really, really good numbers to get for everyone that's listening. I want you to keep this in your subconscious mind because the number one always signifies that it's all about starting to create things that you want. So if you've got projects, new relationship, new job, anything that you're wanting to achieve, that number one signifies that, keep your thoughts positive about it, really, really water that garden with positivity and it's going to grow, whatever it is that you're trying to nurture. And that you comes in with, don't worry about things. You're on that right track. And if you really, really stay focused, even when you feel or think or believe that you're lost, you're going to still end up merging onto that right track. And you're going to be a little bit sometimes out of your comfort zone in doing that, but it's reassuring you that you are on the right path. Do not worry about it and to keep moving forward. All right? And so...
Awesome. The first things actually that I felt about when you told me about 1212, I connected to the number 44. So lately, Angel, I see number 44 everywhere. It's almost 24 hours and 7 days. I see 4444 everywhere. So what does that mean? So
right.
Yeah.
The number 4, they always signify the angels around you. And so that means that, things that you have been wondering about personally, yourself, and obviously, are very, very in sync with your guides. And right now you're seeing it even more and more, that number 4, because you have, really almost like quadruple the amount of information that they're trying to give to you is all coming so fast about multiple things, which is why you're seeing it, because it's literally like for you, what I see is that you almost have to, sit back and really, really have this quiet time because, there's so much going on with so much information and messages that they are trying to give you about multiple things from all different directions that, you almost need a moment to just be silence about it, just specifically for you.
Yeah, exactly, because that is exactly what I felt it very strongly. I mean, specifically almost about 2 months ago, and it's just continuing to go back and forth, and it's just like as crazy as possible. That's why it's made me to feel extremely connected to that, and that's why I feel like this is something. And now when you today tell me about 1212, I saw 1212 also a lot in the past of actually 3 days, which is funny because you're telling me that you saw it again, or you saw it as, yourself again. So it sounds like that. Some messages is just really coming for both of us. That's what I feel. And I feel that both of messages, psychically, emotionally, and also in a matter of timing, I really feel and sense that it's all about good news, happy timing, prosperity, and also helping others.
Right. Exactly. Because anything that we desire truly comes even easier to us. That prosperity that we wish for, it might be an abundance of love or an abundance of money, whatever it is in that of what you signify as prosperity, always comes essentially from a service. What do you provide? If I give you this and you're given that abundance, how are you serving? And how are you using that? And so I think it's really, really significant about serving people, helping people. That's always the way to get to what you're trying to achieve in the fastest way, by doing good.
Correct. So, Angel, we have someone that waiting. Hello, Teresa. How are you doing from Colorado, USA? How's it going, girl lady? And welcome to At the Night Show.
Great. The weather's great. Perfect night.
Awesome. So, as you know, this is Fiona, Persian Media Miami cover, and I have Angel Shannon 888. So, you can ask questions, and please give and provide your date of birth first. Let me just open your pentacle right now, and then tell me what you have in your beautiful mind and what we can do for you tonight. Go ahead, please.
You're starting to break out. I didn't hear the last part.
Give me your date of birth and tell me what you have in your beautiful mind. What I can do for you.
December 7th, 1990. And it was pretty much what you guys have already told me. I mean, the last 3 days I've been getting a lot of crazy things around me. And I even, I was meditating and trying to contact my mom two mornings ago, and I didn't get anything, but I went back and I had 432 and then a spiral written on my bathroom wall right above the candles that I had used. The 3 and the 2 were backwards, though.
Okay. So did you guys have any sort of did you dream about her? Did you be around her, and did you dream about her lately? Did you got some sort of feelings or connection that
I can't understand what you're saying. You're breaking out.
Oh, sorry about that. Did you guys have any sort of did you had any sort of feelings or getting any sort of feelings and connection with your mom?
Yes.
Did you guys have any sort of
Very,
so
very
did you have a dream? You had a dream about it, like any sort of dream.
I can't remember any of my dreams for the longest. Like it's a blank. When I wake up, there's nothing there.
Darling, I think Fiona cut out again here a bit on her audio. She's a bit frozen on the screen. But, what she was asking you was if, you had any dreams about her. And you said you don't recall remembering any dream about her.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't remember any dreams. I can't remember.